Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and others who have some fun in this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're going to be doing kind of like a small discussion on Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So let's go. So yesterday I saw a video by a relatively popular YouTuber, John Carlo Paramango 11, where he basically did like a comparison between the original Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire against Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And it was basically like certain parts of the game. He was showing like the bicycle. What the heck was that place called? But it was a place where you go on the bike from, I think it's like from Mawile City to Ford Tree, if I remember correctly. I can't remember, but it was basically that route where the that place, and like just certain portions of the game essentially. Also some of the cutscenes with Groudon and Kyogre. It was basically like a mishmash of a lot of things, just to show how much the game has improved. Even the opening cutscene where you're riding on the bicycle and Ladio shows up. Basically all of that. Like, but I saw something that made me question something. And that's kind of where the title of the video comes from. Is auras easy or hard? And this was brought on the fact that in his video, when he was doing the comparison, he showed off 4 of the gym leaders. He showed Roxanne, Brawly, Flannery, and Norman. And it was basically the gym battle. Now, I think it's cool how they have like this little during the conversation, it's like a mini cutscene, and like they do a pose at the end, and that's when the gym battle starts. I thought that's cool, but then the battle started, and here's my thing: when he showed off Roxanne and Brawly, both of their Pokemon were really not Roxanne's wasn't as low, but they were basically their Pokemon were lower level than the original version. Like, and I was like, what the heck? And I kept watching the video. You know, Roxanne showed up, and I was like, I didn't even notice it at first. I noticed it when Brawly showed up because it was a huge difference. And I was like, wait a minute. And then I went back and I saw that Roxanne had the same issue. And I kept watching the video, and then it showed off Flannery, and it's the same level as the originals. And then they showed off Norman, and it's the same level as the original. And I was like, wait a minute, what the heck is going on? Does that mean like the first gym leaders are going to get nerfed and then the other ones are just going to be left alone? How does that work? Like, I was confused, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't know what they're going for. Now, they have less than a month, so this game is probably already finished. So that makes me even question it. That makes me question it even more. There's no way to fix it now. I mean, well, it depends on the programming team. Like, they technically can fix this, but I highly doubt they will. It's just, I don't understand. One of the biggest flaws of X and Y, and I mean, it is a huge flaw. The game was fun, don't get me wrong, but it's a huge flaw in the sense that the game was way too easy. And like, legitimately, it was like the easiest Pokemon game. Actually, I think it was like one of the easiest games overall. There was no difficulty in the game. One of the things that made the original titles awesome, you know, Red, Blue, Yellow, Silver, Gold, and Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, they were hard. They were complex. Most of besides the fact that we were younger and we didn't know anything, but for the most part, some of this stuff was hard. Like, straight up, some of the gym battles were difficult because you weren't up to par with the gym leader. And so that was like, I love Ruby. Ruby is my favorite. Well, the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald line, that is my favorite generation. Straight up, that is my favorite generation up to this point. In terms of the game, in terms of story, I'm always gonna say Black and White has the best story overall. But it was easy. Like, for the most part, I think it was around Platinum. Yeah, I think it was around Platinum where the games just started getting way easier. Black and White, for all intents and purposes, wasn't a hard game. And, I mean, the freaking, what is it? trying to remember right now. Yeah, it was platinum, and that wasn't that hard. And then black and white wasn't that hard. Black and white 2 was even easier. And then X and Y came out, and everybody just wrecked through that thing. And the story was not good either, by the way. I know a lot of people complain about the story of X and Y. It was just subpar. Like Black and White set a standard for stories, and they just like went downhill. So Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is gonna be a remake, obviously, but there does seem to be some type of story change because they're introducing the whole Mega Evolutions and the Mega Rayquaza and Primal Forms. So the story technically is changing a little bit. So they technically have some way to, I don't know, get it back with storyline. But this whole easy mode can't stay like this. Ruby and Sapphire were hard games. Keep them the same difficulty. Why is it so hard to just maintain the same difficulty? Make it even harder for all I care. Because I want a Pokemon game that's challenging. That's what I want. Because I'm tired of people saying anybody can play this game. It's a very complex game. There's a lot of hidden mechanics in there that people don't know about. They need to work on this. But anyways, that's basically all I want to talk about. Like I hope that I was able to. I'm pretty sure I did. Like if I know I didn't mention it, but there was supposed to be pictures or images when I was talking about the certain things. So hopefully I was able to put them in there. But anyways, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you think what do you think is this? Is this going to be an easy game or a hard game? Like I can't tell what they're going for, especially with this split. We didn't even see Watson's team, so it's like we don't know where he stands, and then we have to wait for everybody else. I'm seriously concerned with Winona now because if they're gonna nerf gym leaders, oh my god. The one thing I loved about some of these gym leaders is the fact that some of their Pokemon were really hard to take down. Especially if you didn't pick the right starter. So it's kind of like going back to the original Ruby, red and blue. If you didn't pick the right starter, well, I mean there wasn't really a right starter, but there were certain different levels depending on which starter you picked. It was gonna be harder for you, from the get-go. So like I picked Charmander, and I had to like. It was kind of difficult to get through the first two gym leaders. So, stuff like that. So, I don't know. We'll see where this goes. I'm still looking forward to the game. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I want a hard mode. I want it to start off difficult so that it gives you a challenge. But that's just me, That's just my thoughts. Like I said, please leave yours in the comment section below. Where do you think this game is heading? Are they heading towards easy like X and Y, or maybe a little harder than X and Y, or maybe hopefully harder than it has been in the past couple of freaking generations, or not generations, but games. Yeah. I don't know. But let me know down in the comment section. This has been SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.